What's up, guys? Mr. Dan here, back again with a quick haul video, but this one is all from Scream Factory, and I was motivated to get this through the Jim Todro channel. He had mentioned that this double feature I'm about to show you is going out of print, and I like both of these movies. A little damage there, unfortunately, but great action double feature. Two films that star Peter Fonda. The funny thing is, the Night Watch Zone has covered both of these. So a lot of, Race with the Devil, which involves a religious cult, and Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry, which is a exploitation film, maybe, I don't know. But they're both really fun. And this is going out of print, so I really wanted to own this. They're both on the same disc, which is, it's okay. Some original artwork there. Thought that was funny that these are both two films that they did on the Night Watch Zone. I enjoyed both of those episodes, of course. And I do have a quick review of Race with the Devil on my channel. You have to go back a ways. Next is a John Carpenter movie that I've never seen. Okay, it's possible I saw a little bit of it here and there, but way back when I was in my video store days. But I don't think I've ever seen it, and I'm amazed that I haven't. So here it is, Vampires. I'm also a fan of Thomas Ian Griffith. I know he's in here. Maximilian Schell, James Woods, Daniel Baldwin. Looking forward to checking that one out. And we'll show the other John Carpenter one first. Boom, 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 boom. Assault on Precinct 13. Which is also, they also did this on the Night Watch Zone. Check out that episode. The gang that swore a blood oath to destroy Precinct 13. And every cop in it. Really good artwork there. Lots of special features. Yeah, the remake was okay, but prefer the original. Wild stuff. Really good stuff. And the last one, I've heard mixed things about it as a movie, but it's just I have to see it because these films that had a commercial that scared me when I was a kid. I've always been fascinated with sort of like lost civilization type movies, or a group of native people somewhere gets separated and they survive till modern times without anyone knowing. And I believe that's what goes on here with like 19th century pirates who are possibly inbred. I don't really know. The Island. Again, I haven't heard the greatest things about the movie, but as is often the case, people don't know what they're talking about, and the premise is fascinating. I know it's got Michael Caine in it. Who else do we got? A Peter Benchley novel. Michael Ritchie film. David Warner. I mean, come on. It's got to be music by Morricone. Come on. I didn't know that. So there you go. Morricone, Caine, and Warner. That's reason enough to watch. Okay? That's for me. I'm sure I'll get something out of it. Okay, David Warner of Time After Time. Boy, that's one Jim mentioned on his channel a while back. That's a good movie. I need to own that, I think. So this is pretty cool. DVD and Blu-ray. Whoa, picture gallery there. Pretty cool. Well, there you go, guys. 5 movies. I took advantage of a sale, and pretty happy with these. What are your thoughts? Have you seen any of these? Which one's your favorite? Let me know in the comments below, as always. All right, and I'll talk to you. Okay, here's a quick bonus review of The Island. I couldn't help myself. I was so curious I had to watch it. I'm glad I finally did. Happy to own this. I'll watch it again at some point. It's not going to be one of my all-time favorites, but my curiosity has been satisfied. It was about what I thought it would be. Pretty good. Perhaps a little flawed here. Not great. Reminded me in parts of many other films that were better than this one overall. But it was great to see Michael Caine in this and David Warner. Great Morricone score. Although it's not real. It's just sort of in the background, but it's a good score. And it just basically tells the story of an isolated group of people. And I always loved movies like that. Hills Have Eyes. Bone Tomahawk, Wrong Turn. In this case, they're pirates. I thought they'd be from the 19th century, but they go all the way back to the 16th century. So they've been like inbreeding with each other since the 16th century. They really don't play up that angle. There's no makeup that really represents them as being heavily inbred. The makeup is very good. They look very raggedy. They wear any kind of clothes that they can steal. They've got crazy hairstyles, and many of them have like missing teeth. They're a scraggly bunch. In the beginning, they attack and kidnap some people on vacation. They do that several times in the film. They're very good at ambushing people, and they have decoys that they use, and then they even kidnap kids and some of the tourists that they attack, and they're using them to sort of continue their bloodline. And eventually Michael Caine, who plays a reporter, he's with his son. He's supposed to be having some father-son time, but he can't help himself. He has to go down and investigate, and nobody really seems to be that concerned about it. There's just not a desire to find out, to solve the mystery of all these missing boats. And eventually, as you can imagine, he lands on the island, and he gets taken captive, and he learns about they have a big book with all their history and their mythology, and they basically start to brainwash his son into believing that he's a descendant of famous pirates. And he has to, there's several times where he has to escape. Eventually, they actually go out. They have several small boats. They see a pretty big schooner, and they go out to raid the schooner, and it's a pretty good scene. They find all kinds of things on board, and there's cocaine on board. They're like, "What's that?" They take all the weapons. It's a little bit goofy because one of the guys, in my mind, I'm thinking maybe he was high, but he comes up and he starts doing Bruce Lee moves and trying to fight all these pirates, and he beats a couple of them, and he's making these cooing noises like Bruce Lee, and he's wearing these little short shorts. It's a little goofy and dated. I won't say too much more about the plot. Eventually, they actually attack the Coast Guard, pretty massive ship, and they actually have a pretty good battle at the end. And overall, it's pretty good. There's a little twist. Somebody is maybe sort of helping these guys and has knowledge of them, and it's a secret. But that's nothing we haven't seen in films before. Overall, I enjoyed it. Unless you're really curious like me, I don't know if I tell you to go out and get this, but I had to satisfy my curiosity, so I did enjoy it. And there you go. Later.